What's going on, Commanders fans? It's King Sean here, and are we surprised? I don't think any of us surprised at the outcome. The game is actually still on. You guys see it on my screen. The score 44 to 22 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining as I am recording this video. I still have the game on to the side. This game is over. We know this game is lost. It was lost very early on in the game. It was lost before the game. I knew we would lose this game. Actually had us losing 42 to 23. Kind of close with it. The Lions got 44 points. We have 22 points, so a little off. But I don't even want to be proud of that because it shouldn't have had to come to this. This season has just been a season from hell. Really, that's the only way to describe it, in my opinion. It's just been so bad with all the injuries, all the terrible play by the defense specifically, and just all the inconsistency early on has turned into consistent losing. And that right there is just unfortunate. While I'm watching on the side here, they just put Josh Johnson in the game, so Marcus Mariota's days over. Makes sense to blow. Shoot, last week we should have taken Jaden Daniels out the game when the game was 30-7, clearly lost. But hey, that's no here nor there at this point. That's done. Unfortunate that Jaden got hurt. But this game was just terrible. That's really the only way to put it. Terrible from the word go. The Lions actually deferred to start. I thought they would have liked to receive to just get on us early, but they did not do that. Once they got the ball, they scored. They scored on every drive today. Every drive. That's just absurd. Either a touchdown or a field goal on every single drive. Did not punt once today. That's absolutely terrible. Like we knew going into this game, this defense would not stand any chance really at all to stop the Lions' offense, but to not force them to even one punt is insane. Pretty sure we forced the Seahawks to a punt, Chiefs to a punt, the Cowboys to a punt, and the Lions' offense is probably better than all those, but still, today was terrible. Terrible, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I predicted this, so, I'm not too mad at this point. I know where we are in our season. It's over, and watching the Dolphins blow out the Bills today pretty much, shoot, they probably will do the same to us next week in Madrid. And that sucks because the Dolphins are so bad, but we're so bad too, and I do not trust this defense to stop anyone at this point. Like, not even the Giants, who we play after the bye week. I think 2 or 3 weeks after the bye. I don't even trust us to stop them. Like, I expect Jackson Dart to even shred this defense to bits, man. And at this point, getting blown out for a fourth straight game, losing by at least 21 points for a fourth straight game, you got to wonder, hey, man, someone's got to get fired, right? Like, I know firing Joe Wood Jr. won't really do much at this point. But at this point, bro, why not? Why not? Like, just do it. Get it over with. Don't wait till after the season, right? If they do, then, okay, sure, cool. Whatever, but to be honest, I just do it now. I know nothing would change really, but I'm tired of how bad our defense is. And something needs to change. That's really all I have to say about the defense. To just elaborate a little more, Jared Goff, 25 for 33, 320 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. We could not get to him at all. Obviously, could not get any pressure on him. Not a surprise. Jahmyr Gibbs went wild on us. Had 2 touchdowns. Did he have a third touchdown? Actually, he did have a third touchdown. So he had 3 touchdowns, 1 through the air. That was the Lions' first touchdown of the game. Easy touchdown. Jordan McGee guarding him. Nothing he could do there. Again, why are we putting a linebacker on Jahmyr Gibbs? No idea. So Jahmyr Gibbs, unsurprisingly, went wild on us. And David Montgomery also had 15 carries for 71 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he had a pretty good day. 5 catch, 58 yards, a touchdown. I had him in one of my fantasy leagues, so not too mad about him. Getting a touchdown, having a pretty solid game. Like, at least if you're going to have a solid game, at least be on my fantasy team, right? I don't mind that. But that's really all I have to say about the defense. It's terrible. Joe Wood Jr., he needs to go. I don't know if he's going to go, though, because he's DQ's buddy. And if that's the case, then does DK need to be fired? That's a real question to ask, man. But, we'll get there when we get there. Moving on to the offense. The offense wasn't great today. However, they weren't terrible. Like, Marcus Mariota, I thought he had a good day. 16 for 22, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good, man. I mean, I feel like that should be enough to win either game, especially with Marcus Mariota at quarterback. Like, that's not a bad performance by Marcus, but, with this defense, it was going to take more. And unfortunately, he just wasn't capable of that. Couldn't get much going on the ground. Haven't been able to. Not a surprise. Chris Rodriguez got hurt, so he did not finish the game. Receiving wise, Treylon Burks, hey, he had a good catch down the sideline. Zach Ertz had 4 catches for 54 yards. He had a pretty good day today, to be honest with you. Jalen had that one big deep ball catch from Marcus Mariota, 41 yards. Hey, thank you for catching the ball, Jalen. All I ask. And then Deebo Samuel had a really nice catch on a 4th and 2 pass from Mariota. And he also had a wide open touchdown in the red zone, right? So, again, the offense was not great today by any means. However, they weren't terrible. And at times did give us opportunities to try and make this game more competitive. But, again, with our defense, we needed more out of them. And with what we have on the field, on offense, it just wasn't going to happen. So today sucked, but we knew that this was going to happen. We knew that we were probably going to get blown out, and that's what happened, right? But what sucked the most is we suffered even more injuries, and that's just been the main tale of our season. Trey Amos went down today with, I think, an ankle injury. Chris Rodriguez hurt his shoulder. Jonathan Jones went down with an injury. Like, we suffered more injuries today on top of the injuries we already got. It just sucks, man. Absolutely sucked. And also, we were undisciplined today. On defense, we were getting frustrated. So frustrated. I mean, Deron Payne, he got ejected for throwing a punch on Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm like, hey, Payne, what are we doing? But those are the frustrations. Like, we're bad. We're terrible right now. And, I get it. The Lions were driving on us, driving up and down the field on us, and we couldn't stop them. And, temps flared. Like, that's really what happened. Quan Martin even got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and Jawan Kinlaw got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on, I want to say, the same play, or the same time when Deron Payne was ejected. Like, it was bad today, terrible today, and you could tell that all this losing, the blowouts over the past 4 games, it's really getting to the team. And really the defense. Because they are the ones letting up all these big plays, all these points, and they can't stop anything to save their lives. So that's really all I have to say about this game. I mean, I wasn't going to have a lot to say because, I knew we would lose this game. Thinking about it with our defense, it's so funny that Joe Jr. actually thought that coming down to the sideline would make a difference, or people thought it would make a difference. It wasn't going to make no difference, man. This defense will still be so bad, and it was today. So, I feel like he's going to be gone, but at the same time, I don't know, because he's EQ's buddy, like I said. So, we'll see with that, but again, that's it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoy. Leave your comments on the game down below in the comment section, and other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out.